My first impression of Peoria was that it was a small town and that there wasn't that much to do. But once I got here, everyone was so warm, so friendly.
Driving through Peoria for my interview, I was really amazed and impressed.
It's a smaller city, but I think that sometimes it actually feels bigger than it really is.
Peoria to me is just a great place to live. It's really easy to get around. You don't have to fight traffic after a long day of being on call, and it's really affordable.
There are a lot of things I really love about Peoria.
As a family, we love to go out and go to orchards. We love to come to the Riverfront Museum. We love to go to the Children's Museum here. We love to go biking.
So I love how easy it is to get around. I love the convenience of the community. There's affordable housing.
I can truly say it's the best of both worlds. You have a lot of the big city amenities without the traffic, which is awesome.
We wanted an international airport and a Costco, and it had both of those.
The idea of being able to run to the airport, park for free, and be able to fly anywhere I want to fly, I really love that about this community.
Hi, I'm Dr. Guingrich. I'm the Program Director for the Breast Imaging Fellowship, and I want to give you some introduction to our program and explain why our program is unique for you. Our program actually was founded in 1993 and is formally known as the Susan G. Komen Breast Center. Susan G. Komen was from Peoria, and it was her sister, Nancy, who actually started the Susan G. Komen Foundation. The Komen Memorial Affiliate and the American Cancer Society are both very active in providing services for patients throughout the Central Illinois area.
My name is Robert Schmidt. I'm one of the breast imaging radiologists. I've been a clinical professor with the University of Illinois College of Medicine at Peoria since 2006. All of the radiologists involved with the breast training program are fellowship-trained breast imagers. We are part of a large private radiology group with an academic affiliation with the University of Illinois College of Medicine.
Hi, my name is George Trilikis. I'm one of the attending breast imaging radiologists. And I just wanted to tell you a little bit about the day-to-day activities of how our program works and how that would work for you as a fellow. We have a small fellowship, obviously. It's just one fellow. And so we're able to customize the program to make sure all of your needs are met. Typically, we just have one or two, sometimes two other residents in the reading room with us, and every once in a while we'll have some medical students too, but usually just the fellow and one or maybe two other residents. We have a common reading area, so the attendings and the fellow and the residents will all be together in the common reading area. Usually we have 2 or 3 attendings in there, and so it's a good atmosphere. It's a collegial atmosphere. We can work together on cases. And it's good to give feedback right away while we're doing the cases, of course. And, you know, even if you're not working on an interesting case and one pops up that someone else is working on, it's a good atmosphere because we can show that case to the fellow and the residents, and everyone can learn something from it.
We are a large referral center and receive many patients throughout the Central Illinois area. And therefore, we have a large volume of cases, and we see a wide variety of pathology at our breast center.
As the fellow, we always give you your pick of what you want to do as far as interesting cases go and biopsies go and things like that. We know that as a fellow, fellows come from all different types of backgrounds and training programs, and so some have had a little bit more experience in certain modalities than others. Some have never really worked on a breast MRI. Some have seen quite a few. Some have never done ultrasound of the breast on their own. Some have done a lot of that. And again, varying degrees of experience with different types of biopsies. And so we'll make sure that your needs are met, and anything that you're not feeling quite confident in, we'll make sure that by the end of the fellowship, you'll feel very confident with everything we do.
We have one main diagnostic hub, and that is mainly where the breast imaging fellow will be located. But we also have a smaller diagnostic facility at the main hospital, and sometimes our fellows will be doing procedures at the hospital as well. Additionally, we have 4 different sites for screening mammography. We have multiple accreditations and have received various awards at our breast center. Besides having MQSA certified facilities, we are also an ACR Center of Excellence. Through this, we have ACR accreditation for mammography, stereotactic core biopsies, ultrasound and ultrasound-guided procedures, and breast MRI. Additionally, we have received the Women's Choice Award, which recognizes America's best breast centers, and we have been a recipient of this award since 2014.
We have accreditation through the National Accreditation Program for Breast Centers, which requires us to meet standards of excellence throughout the spectrum of patient care. This is partially accomplished through a monthly multidisciplinary team meeting where we fulfill various quality improvement projects to continuously better our services.
We do our own ultrasounds. Some places have ultrasound technologists. We do not. We believe it's important for the radiologist to do the ultrasound on their own. As you probably know, ultrasound is a very operator-specific, operator-dependent modality, and so learning how to do breast ultrasound on your own and being familiar with the machine and the settings is very important, and you will get very good at that. We also have a very busy MR program. We have a good relationship with our referring physicians and surgeons. We do breast MRIs on most of our new breast cancer diagnoses, and therefore we do a lot of breast MR biopsies, which of course you as a fellow will do too. We also do rad path correlation or radiology pathology correlation with our biopsies that we do. And so, of course, we'll go over the biopsies. Even if you weren't involved with that particular biopsy, you'll be able to benefit from seeing the image and seeing what the pathology was and making sure that everything was managed correctly.
Daily, you will be working with our dedicated team of nurse navigators, and you will quickly learn what a vital role they have at our breast center. The nurse navigators work with the radiologists, including the breast imaging fellow, to give biopsy results. These are sometimes given over the telephone and sometimes in person. Your multidisciplinary education also includes a weekly breast tumor board where the breast imaging fellow prepares and presents the radiology images at these conferences and participates in any pertinent discussion.
As a fellow, you will learn what is needed to maintain MQSA certification and inspection, including the new EQIP requirements. And through this, you'll sit down with us and go through the clinical image review, which we do quarterly at our facility, and also sit down with us for our quarterly QA/QC binder review. You will also spend dedicated time with our lead QC technologists so you can completely understand the process of QC. And then finally, you will learn what is needed to maintain ACR accreditation through all the imaging modalities.
In our breast imaging department, we have a comprehensive breast clinic that meets 1 to 2 times a month, where some of the members of the multidisciplinary team, led by one of the breast surgeons, meet with a few patients that are newly diagnosed with breast cancer to coordinate patient care and treatment. The breast imaging fellow participates in these clinics by reviewing imaging findings, as well as learning treatment planning from the other specialists.
Many of our fellows have also become involved in many different committee meetings and multidisciplinary meetings, such as that for the NAPBC accreditation. And it's through these meetings that our fellows really learn that multidisciplinary approach and how important it is as a breast imager.
So as you can see, the multidisciplinary team approach provides many unique educational opportunities, and is an important part of our breast imaging program.
Our fellow is considered a key member of our department and is truly an essential member of our team. We understand that each of us have demands outside of work, and we try to be a very flexible program so that we can meet those demands and we can make sure that you have a fulfilling career both at the Breast Imaging Fellowship and outside of work. After completing a 1-year breast imaging fellowship at our facility, you will have the tools to be an excellent breast imager and interventionalist. Additionally, you will have the tools needed to lead a breast center.
Overall, our purpose, our goal is to make sure that you are a very excellent, well-trained clinical breast imager, and you certainly will be with all of the volume and opportunity we have. You'll have to learn here. You'll be in great shape no matter where you go for your career, whether it's a smaller rural hospital, medium-sized hospital, or even a large academic institution.
Hi, my name is Shelby Anderson. I'm from Chico, California. I'm a PGY4 resident in diagnostic radiology at UECOM Peoria. And this is my Great Dane, Daphne.
My name is Derek Beatty, and I am from Verdon, Illinois.
From Rockland, California.
I'm Paige Maurer with the Department of Diagnostic Radiology here in Peoria.
I'm Andy Tu from Chicago, Illinois, and I'm a second-year radiology resident here in Peoria.
One of the major reasons that I chose Peoria is location. My wife and I are both from Central Illinois, and we consider this to be our home.
Our attendings are awesome. I feel like a valued member of the team every day.
They take their education and their work very seriously, but they don't take themselves too seriously, which makes a really relaxing and supportive environment, which I really enjoy.
Another great thing about this program here in Peoria is that it's a categorical program, which not all radiology residencies are. And so this just really allowed me to complete my medical intern year prior to starting radiology, all at this same location through one single match, which is very convenient.
I can honestly say it was an incredible training experience there.
I completed the Breast Imaging Fellowship at Peoria in 2017. The training experience is beyond excellent, and I would tell anyone to place Peoria as their top choice, and you'll be more than prepared to enter the world as a breast radiologist.
Coming from California, I was a little bit hesitant coming to the Midwest. And although I don't think I'll ever get used to the cold weather, I have to say my experience in Peoria has been a positive one. We hope to see you in Peoria in the future.